What's going on, YouTube world? Welcome back to Little Bit Man Gaming, bringing you another review for Batwoman episode. Well, I think this is episode 6, called "Do Not Resuscitate." First things first, if you could hit that like, subscribe, share, and the notification button, greatly appreciated. Also, leave a comment down below what you thought about the Batwoman episode, and let me know because I'm gonna have another one for Black Lightning tonight, and one for the Flash. The new episode of the Flash finally comes out tomorrow. I will have a review for that episode too, as well. But yeah, let me know what you think about this episode in the comments down below. If you like these review videos, let me know in the comments down below. Just let me know anything in the comments down below. Also, we got a goal of 100 subscribers. So, yeah. Those who are not subscribed, subscribe. Those who are subscribed, keep doing what you're doing. I greatly appreciate it. Also, just share. With that being said, let's get into it. So you know how I like to do these. I got a little synopsis for you. Do Not Resuscitate. As Ryan Wilder's kryptonite wound grows more severe, it hinders Batwoman's ability to protect Gotham. Alice's reunion with a fellow Koreana inhabitant presents unexpected complications. So let's talk about it. Let's break it down. So in this episode, I remember one of the previous videos I said I would want them to do an episode that shows, that digs into more what's going on with her wound, right? And then I got this episode. So Do Not Resuscitate gives me what I want, and the fact that it goes deeper into Ryan's wound with the kryptonite, and the fact that since this is the first time she got it, the wound's been getting worse and worse, and now we find out that the wound is getting worse because it's not doing like for Smallville, for example, when people come into contact with kryptonite, they get like weird powers. And here it's just giving off radiation to the point where she's like basically dying. So now it is one of the main things of this episode is the race to Koreana, because Koreana has a flower that gives off this potion that it could cure. It cures any and all ailments and diseases. So it's like a race to this cure, because thanks to Alice, that's one of the reasons why Sophia is doing this to Alice, because Alice accidentally exposed this this mystical cure to the world, thanks to her attack with the bats. So now, not just them trying to get there to save Kate, but they also, now people in the scientific world wants this potion so they can make their name on the mark, even if they have to kill somebody to do it. So that let's break down like the kryptonite wound. We see from the jump, and throughout the whole episode, from this jump, the first time when she go out there, she fighting, the kryptonite wound is getting worse. It's like almost paralyzing her. Like sometimes she can't even finish a fight because it hurts so bad. But then we find out it has radiation to it, so that's what's going on. That's why it's hurting her, because it's filling her with radiation, and that if she doesn't get the flower for Koreana to make the antidote, she's going to die, because nothing, man, other than that flower, there's nothing that could cure her the wounds. Nothing that could cure her of what she's going through other than this flower. But also we got the other side. We got the Alice side of it, where she doesn't want the flower. She just wants to kill Ocean, or give Sophia Ocean in exchange for Alice. But we get to find out, when it comes to Alice and this reunion, the reunion is with Ocean, and Ocean is basically, we find out that it's like Alice, I guess, lover. She fell in love with him while she was on Koreana, and but because they both tried to escape with the flower, that's what they, at least that's what they're thinking. Alice says she summarized that they both, because Ocean thought he was his mind was right because he tried to leave the island with the flower by himself, but Alice theorized that they both tried to leave the island with the flower, and they both got caught because they was lovers and they wanted to get off the island, but also get off the island with the flowers because they wanted to, I guess, try to help the world with the properties of the flower, and Sapphire caught them and erased their memories, but not of their time on Coriana, just their memories of being on Coriana together with each other. So in doing so now, every time they have an interaction with each other, they gain a piece of their memories back to see that, that they once was a couple or lovers. Because Alice, for Ocean still didn't quite get all his memories back, so he still didn't know like what's his connection to Alice. But Alice got enough of her memories back to put the piece together that they were lovers, and that she realized they probably got caught together, like I said before, caught together and got their memories erased. Ryan is also put in a precarious situation because she basically has to choose between being loyal to her girlfriend or helping Kate's girlfriend to find Kate, because she wanna I'm trying to remember what her name was in Batwoman. I keep calling her Kate's girlfriend. Sophie. That's she starred her Sophie as Ryan to basically spy on her girlfriend, or get the information from her girlfriend, because the Ryan's girlfriend, she works for Ocean, so her phone would have information about Ocean that could lead her to Ocean. So she gave her this device and tell her, "Look, I can make we got a file on her that could get her put in jail. But if you help me, I would give you these. I would misplace these files by giving it to you. Therefore, we have nothing on your girlfriend and can't put her in jail." And Ryan reluctantly agrees because Ryan's like, she's like the guiding hand, the angel. She wants her girlfriend to get off the straight and narrow, get on the straight and narrow. She wants her to start dealing drugs and doing all that type of stuff. But then, she's arguing with her once again. She's going through these same arguments about her being dealing drugs and being a drug dealer. She said, "I constantly apologize to you about getting you put in jail." They have all these arguments, but the revelation comes from the fact that she tells Ryan that she doesn't want to stop because Ryan thought she was saying she wanted to get out and stop doing the drugs, selling drugs. But she tells Ryan that she actually don't want to stop selling the drugs because she told her, "I did want to get out from from where I was at, from the bad part of it," which is, I guess she was saying like that the part that got Ryan put in jail for 18 months. But this where she like at in the drug dealing, I guess drug dealing to the high elites of the world and all that type of stuff. And she said she actually likes it because she didn't get found like Ryan did. Like Ryan got, and how Ryan got found by a loving mother, and then by accident by Luke, and becoming Batwoman, getting a job and getting a nice little loft. She was saying she didn't get found like that. She didn't have what Ryan. She didn't get found like Ryan. She got found in a different way. The people who she dealt drugs to, the people that the high elites that she worked with, and and got her knowledge about. She said they see her. She sees that as them finding her the way Ryan was found, and that's why she don't want to give it up. That's why she avoids the questions and avoids the conversation about it, because in truth she doesn't want to give up selling drugs to the high elite and stuff, because she said So that's where she feel like she's been found. And this puts a strain on her relationship with Ryan, because Ryan really wanted her to stop and just work a regular job and be on the straight and narrow path. But she said she doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to stop selling drugs and just be a normal barista or a bartender or whatever. She wants to stay doing that. And Ryan can't believe that all this time she misinterpreted her intentions as wanting to get out, and she just didn't want to. She wanted to get out from being able to hurt Ryan again, like getting her caught and put in jail again. She started messing with them type of people, but she still wanted to mess with the underlings. This caused Ryan to go full steam ahead and helping Sophie by planting this bug on her phone that gets the information, and this leads Sophie. The information leads Sophie right to where Ocean and Alice is hiding, and it turns out Ocean has their actual Jack Napier painting that would tell them where Coriana at, that lead them to Coriana and to Kate. She ended up getting that painting from them, and she moves on, but she had to go save the father came, and Kate's stepsister, who was being held by a maniac, who's like, I guess you could say he was like the primary villain of the episode, was this patient who, I guess the primary villains of the episode would be the doctors. These doctors who's trying to cure people of cancer. They tried to synthesize the cure from this kid who was cured of cancer, because he got bit by a bat, and then they gave him the cure from Coriana through the stepsister's blood. But she said she revealed that to the psych patient they sent after them, that once the cure is extracted again for the second time from the blood to give it as a cure, it loses properties after that. So you only could use it twice, to cure the initial person and then to cure other people. But once you use it that second time, the cure becomes null and void. So so they would have to go to get more of the cure. They would have to go to Coriana to get the flower. But that's why Sophia, that's why she takes the precautions to keep Coriana secret, because she knows the world will go into chaos. I guess if man found out there's a plant on this earth that can actually cure all diseases and not have no drawbacks, has no nothing, and just cures everything. Everything that you would think is not curable could be cured with this plant. And we see that this doctor, he's like gun-ho obsessed with finding this cure, because he want to put his stamp on the world. He want to be known as the man who could cure anything, who finally got his hands on it and was able to cure any disease known to man. And they try to use the cure blood to cure this old guy of his cancer, but it ends up killing him. And they realize, the lady's trying to tell the doctor, like, how many more people got to die before you realize we can't synthesize the cure from the second from this kid or any other person that was cured with it. After it cured them, the cure becomes null and void. She tells him basically that he needs more, and he became so obsessed with it that he went and got this patient who got cancer due to having head surgery, and he sends them after Kate's stepsister and father, who holds him hostage for the information about the cure. And Kate's stepsister seems like a canary. She just tells them everything. She tells the killer, I guess because she wanted to protect her father. She tells him about she tells the patient about Coriana and the cure, where to get the cure for, and everything. But Kate finally comes clean to Luke about the wound. Like, I think only the stepsister knew about the kryptonite wound, and Ryan's girlfriend. But Ryan comes clean finding about the wound to Luke, which they both basically realize that the radiation given off the kryptonite is killing Ryan, and that the only way to get cured is she needs the plant as well from Coriana. So now everybody's life is in danger. Not only Ryan needs the cure for Coriana to save her life, they need to go get Kate for Coriana off of Coriana. They need to go. They try to stop Sophia. They try to stop. It's everything. It's starting to become chaos now. Now it's the race to Coriana because now when Sophie tried to save the stepsister and Kate's father, she ended up getting jumped by the psych patient. But then Ryan was finally able to get her strength to go be Batwoman again. To after finally overcoming her pain, she was able to go help them. But the doctor, who was too far behind, held Sophie at gunpoint and forced Batwoman to give over the painting that leads to Coriana, the map of that leads to Coriana, so that they could go get the cure themselves for their own purposes. And now it's just a big race to Coriana for this cure. Overall, if I would have to give the episode a grade, I give it 8 big ups, just because it gave me the story I wanted. I mean, I got to see what's the deal with the wound. Now we know that the wound is not transforming her, it's not giving her powers, not making her stronger. It's actually killing her with radiation. So that was a plus. We did deeper into Alice's a story with Ocean, which unlike the last episode, this episode everything felt like a main piece. I didn't mind the Alice side story because it didn't feel like a side story. It felt more like the main piece of the story. We get to see the struggles that is now taking on Ryan to be Batwoman as the kryptonite woman is basically weakening her, almost crippling her, and we see that she's end up in this eternal struggle. Also forgot to mention too that Ryan's girlfriend, she ended up figuring out that Ryan planted a spy on her phone, because she said she kept getting this weird static from her phone. So she went and had the tech looked at it, and she said it was she found out there was a police spyware on her phone, and that she realized that Ryan betrayed her. So now it's like Ryan and her girlfriend's on the outs because of betrayal. And the argument was so intense about Ryan betraying her, the girlfriend didn't even get to find out that Ryan was dying of radiation. So, but everything was intense. It was a good episode. It wasn't a 10 out of 10 episode, but it was a good solid 8. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Without getting too much, I spoiled a little bit, but not a lot. But that's all I got for a non-semi-spoilery video. If you like this video, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode. Let me know what was your favorite parts of the episode. And yeah, we gotta go 100 subscribers. So as always, subscribers, keep doing what you're doing. Just share. Those who are not subscribed, subscribe. What you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Till the next one. Peace.